86.
And the conference is about helping people to build wealth, learn about wealth creation, as well as becoming entrepreneurs and business owners. How do you define wealth, and what must we do as African Americans to change our circumstances so that we can obtain wealth?
Well, I think we have a couple of habits that we have to fix. We have a couple of paradigms that we have to reshape. A mantra or two that we have to embed into our deep subconscious mind. Something as simple as we must live below our means and invest the rest. We must stop living above our means, which means we spend more than we earn. We must start living within our means, which means we spend everything we earn and start living below our means so that we're able to pay ourselves first and then to invest those resources so that there's an intergenerational transfer of wealth. Mm-hmm. That's proper insurance, proper wealth management, proper building, proper earning capacity. And to earn more, you have to learn more. And so that's one of the themes of the conference, is that we must learn, earn, and return.
The Exceptional Business Leaders Series is brought to you by the Power Networking Conference and Exceptional People magazine.
You're on.
Hello and welcome back to the Business Zone. This is Crystal.
And Gilbert Buchanan, the small business paramedic.
And do we have Mr. George Fraser on the other line?
You have Mr. George Fraser on the other line, reporting in. This time, I'm not in Costa Rica. I'm in Los Angeles.
Mr. Fraser, good afternoon and welcome to the show, sir. Welcome to the show.
Oh, it's an honor to be back with you and, sort of be in your town and be around and try to do some good over the next 48 hours.
Oh, yeah, we know you are. I know you definitely have the capabilities to do so. I was telling Gilbert, my co-host here, and I don't think you've not had an opportunity to meet George.
No, never at all, and I can't wait.
You need to meet George. George, I'm gonna make you blush a little bit. He is a phenomenal man. Gilbert, when you're in his presence, it's just you just have so much hope because he has so much hope for our community. And so I am very pleased. But George, I did see you on the horse in Costa Rica, so it looked like you were having a fantastic time.
Oh man, Costa Rica is the bomb.com. You ever been there? Oh, you gotta go. Oh my God, what a beautiful place. A lot of Americans are moving there. As an alternative, to the Caribbean or Mexico or whatever. It's wonderful.
That is true. I've seen it on the Home and Garden channel where they do that international housing where they purchase homes in foreign countries. I've seen that. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible.
Well, now Gilbert is from Jamaica, so he's got an island flavor about him.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. See, and my father's from Guyana.
Oh, see, he's our neighbor.
Absolutely. No question about that, man.
All right.
Well, we are just so honored to have you on the show. So I'm going to read a little bit of your bio for those that don't know you. Dr. George Fraser is the chairman and CEO of Frasernet, Inc., a company he founded over 25 years ago with the vision to lead a global networking movement that brings together diverse human resources to increase opportunities for people of African descent. He's considered to be a new voice for the African Americans. While George's accomplishments are significant, his beginnings are very humble. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, into a family of 11 children, 8 boys and 3 girls. When George's mom became mentally ill, George's dad couldn't care for the 11 children. George was orphaned at 3 and spent 14 years in foster homes. George's guidance counselor suggested he drop out of high school. However, he graduated with a vocational diploma in woodworking because the school systems did not consider him college material. He mopped floors at LaGuardia Airport while he paid his way through college. Later, he graduated from Dartmouth College Minority Business Executive Program, and in 1999, he was awarded the honorary doctorate degree of Humane Letters from Jarvis Christian College. Dr. Fraser rose to leadership positions with Procter & Gamble, the United Way, and Ford Motor Company. It was 25 years ago that God unveiled his real purpose for George. So, George, I'm going to let you tell us what that real purpose is.
Well, you said it succinctly, and that really is to help our people understand the power and importance of the relationships in our lives, the power of cooperation and collaboration, with an emphasis on collaboration, because when we cooperate, 1 and 1 makes 2.
Mm-hmm.
When we collaborate, 1 and 1 makes 11.
That's true.
So that's where we must be in the 21st century. We must get together to get ahead. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. So I've been working on teaching the art and science of collaboration, of networking, and using those two sciences, if you will, to develop our people economically. And because I think for the 21st and 22nd century for us, economics will be the new black power.
That's
Economics
right.
will be the new black power. That's
I
what we're gonna
totally
talk
agree.
about tomorrow.
Totally agree.
No question about that. And so we have to work on mindset, and we have to work on consciousness around money. We are fundamentally a financially illiterate people, as evident in how we spend our money. We are a $1.2 trillion economy. If we were a nation, we would be the 16th richest nation in the entire world, but our money goes in one direction away from us, and we're some of America's most conspicuous consumers.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to work on our financial literacy and mindset, because at the end of the day, when we finish pontificating ad nauseum about our issues, somebody's got to write a check, right? Our Jewish brothers and sisters can write a check. Asian brothers and sisters can write a check. East Indians can write a check. We can't write a check. And we have to understand that while racism is alive and well in America, make no mistake about that, it has always been, and it will be for certainly as long as we and our children and our grandchildren live. We must understand that at the end of the day, the only color that really matters is green.
It's green.
Yes.
Is green. That's what matters in a market-based economy in a democratic capitalistic society.
Yeah.
So until our pile of green is as big and as high and as deep and as wide and as leveraged as any other cultural group's pile of green, we will never be considered an equal at the table of democratic capitalism. So we have to work on our mindset and our consciousness. So let me give you a couple of examples of what I am talking about. One, the goal is to win, not to look like you're winning. The goal, brothers and sisters, is to win, not to just look like you're winning. So let me give you a metaphor for that. I would rather carry a plastic bag with $5,000 in it than carry a $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag with $100 in it. Do you understand the mindset?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
One is winning, the other is looking like you're winning, but you're not really winning.
Exactly.
So we have to work on that mindset and understand Proverbs 13:22. It tells us what? That a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children.
Right.
So we must work on the intergenerational transfer of wealth. And there was an interesting article in USA Today not long ago. I hope you saw it. It was on the front page, below the fold, about black baby boomers and their money. And here's the essence of the article. Here's what the article said. The black baby boomers will be the first generation of Africans in America to raise another generation of Africans in America that will not do better than them. So in the 400-year history of our people in this great country, we are the only generation to raise another generation that will be worse off. We need our behinds kicked. We cannot allow that to happen.
Exactly.
And that is going to be heaped on us unless we do something radical, unless we do something different. And that's what we're going to, again, talk about tomorrow. What is the radical thing that we must do? What are the different things that we must do? Because financial literacy is at the genesis of this mindset and consciousness, and we don't get it, right? And we have to figure out how to assuage our addiction to consumption. Mm-hmm. And this disease that we have around money. And so we've come up with a very radical way to deal with that. I don't want to talk about it now, but if you come and you participate tomorrow for a full day for our financial emancipation tour, produced by Barbara Lindsay, the great Barbara Lindsay.
Yes, the very great Barbara Lindsay.
She's incredible, isn't she? The
oh
great
my God.
Barbara Lindsay. I love her.
Yeah, Barbara is fantastic. George, let me intercede with the information
Sure.
for the conference, the tour tomorrow. It's Saturday, January 28th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it's at the Carson Community Center at 801 East Carson Street, corner of Aviation and Carson. And there we got just a host of individuals that's going to infuse you, and along with Dr. George Fraser, Elsie Green, Shirley Johnson, Mr. John Brown, and Dr. Rosie Milliken, the self-proclaimed mayor of South LA. EJ,
hello.
Yeah, Dr. Rosie ain't playing right now.
Dr. Rosie is the bomb.com, isn't she? I love her. I mean, what a lineup. You've got a lineup of when you aggregate the amount of years and experience in the area of money, and wealth, and financial literacy, you've got 200 years of experience, right? 200 years of experience. So, get out and come and participate and learn, because the purpose of black people for the 21st century, this is our purpose now. The thing that we must do as we work towards saving succeeding generations is to learn, to earn, and return.
That's right.
There's a sequence right there.
Yes.
You must learn, but see, if you want to earn more, you have to learn more.
Exactly.
So to learn, to earn, and return, and with specific emphasis on financial literacy. This is the next big thing. This is what I call the third and final moral imperative and moral assignment for our people. Economic development, wealth creation, and the closing of the income and wealth gap between blacks and whites in America. There was an interesting study that came out in August of last year, the Institute of Policy study, on the wealth gap between blacks and whites in America. And at the conclusion of the study, here's the statement that they closed the study with. They said, if nothing changes among African Americans, it will take us 228